Hey, welcome back. Really glad you're here.
Welcome to Real Talk English. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. And today's topic, I love this one because it's something every English learner gets wrong at some point, even advanced learners.
Even native speakers sometimes can't explain the rule. They just know it feels right.
Right. And today, we're going to make it feel right for you, too. We're talking about articles, specifically when to use a and when to use the.
Two tiny words, but they change the meaning of a sentence completely. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to choose.
Let's get into it.
Okay, Ben, let's start with the basics. What are articles?
So, articles are small words that go before nouns. In English, there are three: a, an, and the. Today, we're focusing on a and the because those are the ones that cause the most confusion.
And just quickly, a and an are the same article. You use a before a consonant sound, a cat, a book, a university, and an before a vowel sound, an apple, an hour, an idea.
Right. A and an are just about sound, not spelling. An hour, because hour starts with a vowel sound, even though it's spelled with an H.
Good. So from now on, when we say a, we mean a or an, same rule, same meaning. Let's focus on what a actually means.
Okay, so a is the indefinite article. Indefinite meaning not specific, not a particular one, just one of many.
So when I say, I saw a dog in the park, I'm not talking about a specific dog. Any dog. One dog out of all the dogs in the world.
Exactly. A introduces something new, something the listener doesn't know about yet. You're mentioning it for the first time.
She's reading a book. I haven't told you which book. It's just a book. One book. Not specific.
He wants to buy a car. Not a particular car, just a car. Some car.
And there's another important rule with a. You only use it with singular, countable nouns. Things you can count. One dog, two dogs. One book, two books.
Right. You can't say, I want a water. Water is uncountable. You can't count waters. So no article, or you say some water.
You can't say, she gave me a good advice. Advice is uncountable. You say, she gave me good advice. No article.
So a, indefinite, singular, countable, first mention. Got it. Now, the.
The is the definite article. Definite, meaning specific, a particular one, the one we both know about.
So when do you use the? The most common situation when something has already been mentioned. You introduced it with a, now you refer back to it with the.
I saw a dog in the park. The dog was really friendly. First time, a dog. Second time, the dog, because now we both know which dog.
That's the classic pattern. A for first mention, the for second mention and after.
She's reading a book. The book is about history. First, a book, then the book. Same book, now we're both aware of it.
But that's not the only time you use the. You also use the when something is unique. There's only one of it in the world or in the context.
The sun. There's only one sun. The moon. The sky. The internet. The President of the United States. Unique things, always the.
And you use the when the context makes it obvious which one you mean, even if you haven't mentioned it before.
Like, can you close the door? I don't need to say which door. You know, we're in a room, there's one door. It's obvious.
Or, I'm going to the bank. You know which bank, the one I always go to, the one near here. The context tells you.
The kitchen is a mess. We're in my house. There's one kitchen. You know exactly which kitchen I mean.
So, the is about shared knowledge, when both the speaker and the listener know exactly which thing is being talked about, use the.
Let's look at some side-by-side comparisons to make this really clear.
Okay, I need a pen. I don't care which pen. Any pen. Give me one.
Can I borrow the pen? The specific pen, the one on the table, the one we can both see, the one I had earlier.
She works at a hospital. Just telling you her job, not a specific hospital.
She works at the hospital on Green Street. Now we're talking about a specific, known hospital.
Let's watch a film tonight. Any film, no preference yet.
Let's watch the film we talked about. That specific film, the one from our earlier conversation.
Do you feel the difference?
Every time. It's the difference between any and that specific one.
Now, there's one more thing to cover, and this one surprises people. Sometimes in English, you use no article at all, what we call the zero article.
Right. So with plural nouns talking about things in general, no article. I love dogs. Not I love the dogs, just dogs in general.
She drinks coffee every morning. Not she drinks the coffee, just coffee, the substance in general.
Books are expensive. Not the books are expensive, just books as a category.
But the books on that shelf are expensive. Now we're talking about specific books, so the comes back.
So the pattern is general statement about a category, no article. Specific thing, the.
I love music. General. I love the music in this cafe. Specific. This cafe right now.
History is fascinating. General subject. The history of Vietnam is fascinating. Specific. One country's history.
This is a really common mistake. Learners often add the when they're making a general statement. The life is beautiful. No. Life is beautiful. No article for general ideas.
The love is complicated. No. Love is complicated. General concept. No article.
The money doesn't buy happiness. No. Money doesn't buy happiness. Speaking about money as a concept, no article.
So let's add this to our system. A, for introducing something new, singular and countable, not specific. The, for something specific, already known, unique, or obvious from context. No article for general statements about uncountable nouns or plural nouns as a category.
And if you're ever stuck, ask yourself two questions. First, am I talking about something specific that we both know about? If yes, the.
Second, am I introducing something new, singular, and countable? If yes, A.
And if neither, you're probably making a general statement, no article.
It sounds like a lot of steps, but with practice, it becomes instant. You just feel it.
And that's the goal, not to think about the rule every time, but to feel it. And that comes from listening to a lot of English and speaking a lot of English.
Which is exactly why you're here.
Exactly.
And that's it. A and the. Two tiny words, but so important.
The thing I love about articles is, once you understand the logic, it all makes sense. Specific versus not specific. Known versus new.
Here's your challenge. Take any sentence you said today, in English or translated from your language, and check the articles. Did you use a or the correctly? Did you need no article?
Even just noticing is enough. That awareness is where improvement starts.
Tell us in the comments, which one do you find harder to use, a or the?
Subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. New video every day. Slow, clear, real English.
The transcript is in the description. Read it, listen again, and say the examples out loud.
Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot.
Take care of yourself. Keep going, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye for now.
Bye, and remember, the small words matter just as much as the big ones.